All right, people, it's time. It's time for the fifth game of the week 4, day 1, which will be concluded with XL and G2. So now, G2 over the last week haven't been showing up too hot, but we'll see what they will bring to the table in this game. Not really too good in finding their form as of now, but there's still not too much on the cards or on the table or at stake, if you wanted to put it that way. XL coming up with 2 new players from their Prime League roster, actually, which you will not see on this screen yet, but you will see on the name tags because it is Markoon on the jungle and Advian as a supporter. Those are kind of the changes or roster changes that went through on the side of XL. Coming up to the picks and bans, we already have some champions banned, and those are decent meta champions because we have, excuse me, the Varus, Lucian Nocturne ban, followed by Jinzao, Akali, and the last one will be maybe a Gwen, maybe a Viego. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Yeah, to get Nuke Duck mad. I don't know. What's it gonna be, G2? Don't leave me hanging. It's fine. Whatever they're gonna pick, it might be in regards to either targeting a certain champion pool or just. I don't know what this Draven is, but here we have a hover on the Thresh. I think Advian was playing a decent amount of Thresh in the Prime League. I'm not really sure, but in some clips before that, we saw that Thresh was played by Advian. Now we have the Gwen, followed by the Lee Sin for the Zyra G2. Gwen, obviously a very strong champion, strong in dueling, strong in teamfights. We follow this up by a Volibear pick. Obviously, this Volibear is not going to be happy in the top lane, so he's going to be most likely flexed towards the jungle. Flexed rather, he's going to be picked for the jungle, and that's going to be it. And for Nuke Duck, the question is, do they really want to pick for the mid lane yet? As I thought, they might opt to pick into the AD carry role. They're showing their bot lane really early, so they want to get the advantages in towards the top side and mid lane on the second pick phase. With the Aphelios, as mentioned, patch 11.13, Aphelios got a slight change, got a little bit of a buff on his lethality and on his attack damage bonuses per level. So this will be hopefully not answered by. Okay, it is answered by Kai'Sa. I don't think that Kai'Sa is that good in the Pro League meta at the moment because there's. I don't know, she just feels off in drafts. It might be just my bias of Kai'Sa, but whatever. It's a Kai'Sa pick, which is followed by a certain ban. We'll see in just a second. It will be the Lulu ban. We haven't seen too many Lulu bans yet, which is kind of weird to me. But it might be that the Lulu Kog'Maw, but they haven't gotten the nerf yet, right? They got buffed in 11, 12 or something. Not really sure though, but whatever. It's a Nautilus ban followed up. There is no reason to ban any other ports. The Lulu could have been an option to flex either in mid lane or a top. Awkward pause because I'm yawning, because I'm not used to talking so much. That's why my face gets tired and just decides to yawn. That's fine. We see a Karma ban. Okay. Karma obviously a strong late game champion. We see the Blitzcrank ban. Blitzcrank most often usually picked against a Thresh because it's kind of the answer to counter move, to outmove the Thresh or misposition or disposition the Thresh. We see a Leona pick here for Mickey X, obviously. Caps hasn't shown his pick yet. We will see a LeBlanc hover. Question is, will it be picked? Assassins at this current meta or this current patch are actually pretty mean. Like, there's always incentive for an Akali if left open, a LeBlanc, a Kiana, a Yasuo, if you want, a Yone maybe. So those are all options that are, well, Yasuo and Yone are fighters or whatever you want to call it. I think they're assassins because their damage is just ridiculous and whatever. I can't deal with those champions. We see a Crocodile mixed into the draft of the side of XL. I'm not really sure what to think about this draft, but X is opting towards Silas, or at least that's something that get from the draft or some else. Nope. The lock-in has happened. The man in chains, you see him on the screen right here, is ready and waiting. So now it's on. We see clash of XL versus G2. Obviously, we see the full draft enveloped here. Quite honestly, I really like, or my feeling tells me that G2's draft is, by my feel, a little bit better, quote unquote. I'm not really sure. This is gonna be a weird one. I don't really know where to put my thoughts here, because G2 is very frontliney, as you can see with all the champions they picked. Can play very frontliney, very brawly, very in your face ish. And XL have a draft doesn't really want, well, kind of wants to do it with the Crocodile and the Volibear. But you have also LeBlanc, which just jumps in, deals damage, and jumps out. And then you have Patrick and Evian, who are just like kind of trying to disposition the composition of G2. But nonetheless, it is time. We are heading towards the fighting pit, the mosh pit, the slaying grounds, the slaughter shaft. We are on the rift. And here we see cheeky plays coming in for XL already, trying to invade Mr. Wonderland here. Coming in towards this Tribush. The hook does not hit. Fast reflexes on the E-dash here from Wunda. Allow him to be safe. And there will probably be some vision established here towards the bottom side of XL's jungle. So to just have a little bit of info when and where to be somewhere. Information game in this caliber of play is very important, as we will see sooner or later. Already have the sweepers picked up by Thresh, Leona here. And they're already looking to cleanse these wards. Very smart to kind of deny the vision. Not really show where Volibear is going to start. But I think it's going to be kind of obvious when you come back to lane. It's going to be a bot set start for both junglers, which rotate to top side. Maybe contest the top side Skullcrab. I'm not really sure. Maybe look for a gank. We'll see where this goes. So, what to expect from these phases, from these lanes? I haven't really seen Edvian at all. Those supports, man, they're staring at each other from each side of the bush. Okay, Mickey's here though. Just one slight shield bash against the Thresh. Rocks a little stun there. Nothing else is gonna happen. Just looked more enticing, more exciting than it actually is. I am so sorry. I'm really not used to talking that much. Excuse me. Wonder now with the push into the Renekton. Crash on our tower. Not that optimal, so he has to stay and push this in. Risk though of the Volibear. Caps is in some sorts of trouble here. He is getting chunked very hard. Nukeduck doing an excellent job on the trading department. Wunda now in a 1v1 versus Cries. Will there be the first blood? No. I think with a quick ignite and maybe could have forced a flash. Where the question is if it's worth it, but Marcoon is here and Yankos is here too. Yankos expects this. They don't know that Marcoon is actually here, but now Yankos knows and he is facing Marcoon. This will probably be the top crab though for G2. No, not for G2 because Nukeduck's around. Okay, never mind that. Marcoon picks up the topside crab, which is even more jungle lead, like 2 camps right now. Wunda is on the recall. Wunda can most likely just walk back to lane. Doesn't have to TP. Used to ignite though on the Renekton, I believe. Marcoon already on the aggressive jungle pathing, already going to steal some camps of Yenko's jungle. And also getting the bot side crap. So Marcoon, for his first appearance in the LEC, is showing up strong. Or first appearance might be... No, he wasn't playing last week, right? I don't think he was playing last week. It's fine. Whatever. Marcoon is here. Marcoon is showing up strong with an early lead in the jungle, which is always good, right? Which allows you to rotate. It allows you to set up for plays. The dragon is up in about 40 seconds. And yeah, the midwave crash is coming in. Marcoon really wants to get this dive going, and Caps is just dead. This is first blood for Marcoon. Showing up strong here. The appearance of the Prime League jungler is nice and shiny as of now. So first blood really early in the game. Caps has to burn TP to catch the wave. And now Marcoon also trying to set up for a topside gank. So really, really early aggression here from the XL jungler. But here comes another TP from Nukeduck. They really want... Okay, Wunda is just dead. Yeah, Wunda is dead. Okay. XL. Okay. Nice. Very, very good. Very good. They use their aggression, they use their pushes, they use their movement and the allowance to move, and they really hammer in on the side of G2 and get early aggressions going or advantages going in the top side, in the mid lane. They're also looking out for a play towards the bot side now on the side of G2, that is, but XL smell it coming from a mile away that there might be some gank potential happening, and they just play it safe. Off from the tower. Very reckless. You take the plate. You take the plate. We have a little bit of a diff in the farm though on the bot lane. So Reckless slightly ahead, 10 CS up. And yeah, I'm kind of interested in where this translates into the mid game, because we have like 1k gold lead onto XL, which is not too bad. Kill on Volibear, kill on LeBlanc, and you really want to snowball your LeBlanc, because I think that G2's side is not that tanky, and if the LeBlanc jumps in onto Reckless, she just pops him, or onto a, say, I think like Caps as well, if he plays it really well. Okay, it's fine. My body is responding to talking way too much, and I'm repeating myself. I know. I'm sorry. I want to give you the best performance that I have. Yeah, whatever. Volibear's here. Marcoon again on the invades here. Really applying the pressure onto Jankos. Jankos and Caps are trying to get this big bad bear out of their jungle. Jankos has to flash away. The unstoppable charge from Volibear jumps in onto Caps. Caps takes the kill onto Volibear. But Nukeduck picks up Caps in the end. And Cry's in a whole lot of trouble. Cannot trade against this little scissory little lady carrying a big pair of scissors. Is apparently a little bit too much for Crocodile. Imagine Gwen knew how to, and I think this Crocodile will be bad. But yeah, this is another topside crab for for Marcoon. Marcoon is pretty much everywhere where Jankos is. Just takes all his lunch money. It's just kind of funny. Wunda with the expecting ward of a topside dive. Again, and Marcoon really trying to get this going. But they just back off and try to go for a Herald play. But Caps is out of position. No, Volibear just ults out. It is all nice, good, and dandy. Crisis averted. Nothing happening. G2 live to fight another day. Volibear is off. Off indeed on his merry own way inside his own jungle. We have a Cloud Drake as the first dragon in this game. which will result in either Mountain, Ocean, or Infernal Soul. Infernal Soul. So, blue buff over to Nuke Duck. Nuke Duck now able to apply even more pressure. Have something on it. He might want to crash this, back, reset some items necessary, or if possible. Nuke Duck is setting up for a good freeze here. Just out, back. Not too much action going on in bot lane so far, so Reckless and Mickey not able to get a 2v2 going, or not too much of a 2v2 going. They might try and just tend to scale, just catch all the farm that exists so far. Reckless slightly in the lead. The department of CS farming. Setting up for a Herald play off the push of Wunda. Kind of okay. Caps is rotating as well, but they are giving up because the Crocodile is missing. They don't really know where Marcoon is. Back it off. Now arriving. Takes the opportunity instead, maybe. Really. Just off as well. Save. No dragon yet taken. Dragon has been up for quite some time, but Marcoon on the Lee Sin already, trying to fight this Blind Monk again. Yankos is a very mobile dude, and Wunda is zoning off this Crocodile here as Caps is moving in, and so is Evian. So a whole lot of action going on. LeBlanc is around as well, but nothing's gonna happen. So everybody just goes back to their designated areas. Everything is fine. Please keep everyone seated as the flight continues. Caps going in for a trade, trying to get a 1v1 going, but Evian is here, and this is maybe one dead Caps. Duck. Okay, Nuke Duck gets it. Nice. Cry's getting towered off. In the meantime, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to sit down here a little bit. Okay. So, what are we witnessing here? This is G2 trying to get some fights going. And for some reason, always, or most of the time, coming out as not the favored ones, which results in XL being slightly ahead in gold. Not too much gold, but some of it. And now we see a casual quote-unquote 1-3-1 from G2 that we're also used to seeing from them, where Reckless kind of gets left alone against the enemy AD carry, and Reckless knows his wave management. He knows how to get his advantages rolling, playing his lanes really well. That's just overall just good performance by Reckless. Ahead in farm of the Aphelios. I feel like though that the Aphelios will scale way better into the late game than a Kai'Sa. So G2 might want to look to get this game rolling a little bit faster, or get this game to end a little bit faster. I am so sorry, my performance is very lackluster right now. What do I want to see here? We have an Oblivion Orb on LeBlanc against the Silas, obviously. There will be even more healing coming in from the side of G2 anyways. So Gwen going into the Riftmaker. We have Lee Sin most likely going into the Gore Drinker, because it's kind of the meta build at the moment. We also have Kai'Sa. At some point we'll get lifesteal. So the Oblivion Orb, definitely a valuable purchase in this game. They really want Caps to die here, and they're going for it, but the dunks continue. One dunk into the next one. Marcoon, impressive performance so far, really showing up in his first appearance of the LEC. Pop it off, summoning the purple eye of the Herald to get this charge onto the mid tower to secure some plates. Really pushing in hard, and that's what they got for it. They get 3 plates worth of money. Rise fighting off against the Wunda Boy, and Wunda is just trading so well. He just deals so much damage. This madman of a lady should not be trifled with. He also okay. Crisis, but Yankos is around. Never mind. Will the Q hit? Will the Q hit? Yes, it hits. Yankos snacks that one. Picking up Cries here, and here we see the tower dive again. Marcoon always coming from this side. We have well-established vision from the side of XL. Flashes over, jumps in, boom, steals the ultimate, jumps over, yeet! And here comes the next ultimate, yeet! But this is the real bear. This is the real deal, the big mean bear with swords in his back and angry. But yeah, in the end, Caps is very much in the receiving end of a hateful treatment this game. So he's been dove twice and died 2 more times in different scenarios. Ooh, nice sidestep by Reckless there. Not taking any pokes whatsoever. So, yeah, G2 is 1k gold behind at this point in time, which is most likely in regards to the mid lane, because LeBlanc has 3 kills, Volibear has 2 kills, so he's 1 more ahead of the Lee Sin. Another blue buff for Nuke Duck to enable his pushing to continue. We see the Ludens, Ludens on LeBlanc, which is, well, I still think that Everfrost here is a solid purchase, but I think I'm repeating myself. But most of these team comps actually look very brawly. So, as mentioned, it could just be me being stupid. I don't actually know that much about the game. I'm just commenting what I'm seeing and just dropping my thoughts here. So, dragon is up in about 30 seconds. It is a mountain dragon, so it will either be Infernal or Ocean Soul before the Elder arrives. By the looks of it, G2 are making efforts to take this one away from the side of XL because they already have 1 Cloud Drake. We'll see how this unfolds. On the collapse is XL. They really want this, but Marcoon has to yoink himself out to safety. Jumps away. Mickey X on the commit, using his ultimate to cover off the Volibear, and I think Marcoon is just dead. And now G2 is caught between a rock and a hard place because there is a big crocodile on the side of the flank, and there's Nuke Duck still alive and healthy. Mickey X flashes away. Mickey X dies because the flash Q from Kais is still a thing, and G2 just run for the hills. They're just running away, but Wunda is kind of flanking here, but Nuke Duck sees it on the lens, on the sweeping lens. God damn it. I'm still yawning. I'm sorry. I can't. At this point, I'm just over it, man. Here comes a TP from Wunda. And Wunda is trying to set up a flanker, but he's spotted in all sorts of places. And now he's getting zoned off by Kreis and Nuke Duck. And is this going to be one dead Wunda boy? G2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. It is the death of Wunda for the Mountain Dragon, and it will be Ocean Dragon. Here we see Marcoon going in aggressively. Wunda is in his face to really try to get this fight here going. Now Wunda can't throw his last charge of the ultimate. They just blow up Marcoon, and Aphelios ultimate hits all of G2. Tons of damage. Insanity strikes, Mickey flashes, flash Q from Cries as mentioned before, is one dead Leona. With the Kraken Slayer on both ADCs, it's totally fine. Second Herald goes over towards the side of XL, which helped them out greatly in regards of pushing lanes. G2 about 2k gold behind, 3k gold behind right now, raising the bottom tier turret, but Cries might back off of this because Caps arrives. Yeah, Caps arrives, pushes the Crocodile away, and yeah, we'll see where XL tries to put their focus on next because they still have the Herald going, right? I think they either might look for a crash on towards the bot side or towards the top side because top lane tower is a little bit more healthy. But let's see about that. There might be one. Never mind. Nuka just presses one button and out to safety. It's fine. Oh, Adrian. Oh, Adrian and Marcoon. Oh no, Caps. Oh no, Caps. He has the old flash and he's. Oh! Everfrost is a good item. Everfrost is a good item, guys. Now you saw why Everfrost is a good item. On the other hand, what else would you really build on Aphelios? But yeah. About 5k gold ahead now. 4k gold ahead now is XL. Top lane tower is taken for the top tower. The G2 are really struggling right now to find a footing in this game. By the looks of it, Caps is not really healthy in the game. LeBlanc is very, very strong with the Ludens and 10 Magi stacks and the short boots finished already. Also with the anti-heal, which is, well, as mentioned, the healing on the side of G2 is just insane at some point. So what will G2 do? What will they do to recover from this? Okay. Was a Hex Flash attempt from Mickey X onto Nuktak. Good effort, good effort. Rise in the meantime just split pushing away. Also has the Executioners ready. Also to get some anti-heal going. Now the game just turns into kind of the stalemate position where G2 know they can't really exit and have to give respect to XL's power spikes and items. Whereas XL is just permanently pushing into them and try to establish vision for objectives like Baron, like Dragon, which is up in 45 seconds, by the way. Ocean Soul, as mentioned before. And try to maybe catch someone off guard, like one or two people. Just pick them off and run with it. I mean, LeBlanc will be a hard target to catch. Unless Mickey really hits LeBlanc or Nukeduck in that case, I think there's no way that Nukeduck ever gets caught because it's just a mobile, right? LeBlanc is just a very mobile champion. You can just press WR and then you have like a double dash, and he has flash as well. So Wonder might get dove here. Wonder has to back off. Yeah. He has to give the tower. But now they're trading the top side turret of XL for their own mid tier 2 turret, which then allows XL to rotate into the Dragon Pit for free, which, yeah, allows them to get the Dragon for free, which I think G2 are absolutely fine on giving, because they got the top side jungle camps. Are they really gonna try and go onto Nuke here? No. No way. Ah, they're backing up. Fine. People towards the top side for XL. Trying to look for an engagement here. Here's some vision. Bully Bear. Always, like, Marcoon is all in and around the map. He's everywhere. He's always trying to get something off of Yanko's jungle. And always trying to get some plays happening. Which is absolutely fine. Like, if you want to get a play going, it's absolutely okay. And it also worked out quite well. Last couple of times. So I want to tell you guys, this is hard for me to cast because I kid you not, I am tired. I'm gonna be honest here. And it's not easy for Mickey X is in trouble. Oh boy. Mickey X is Yo. Mickey X is not dead yet. But there's like 5 people rotating in towards the top side. Here's Marcoon, here's Patrick, here's Evian, here's Cries. But yeah, okay, yeah. As foretold, Mickey X still dies, which might result in Baron for them. Mickey X just stepping a little too much forward there. The pressure applied for G2 obviously on all the lanes possible, because if they give Baron, then they have to push lanes. And why? Never mind. Trying to fight this Baron. It's absolutely okay. Caps is running for the hills, but Caps is dead yet again. I don't know what to say anymore, guys. It just looks like the G2 is falling apart right now. Unless they find the perfect engagement, I think this is just game. As Nuktak is just getting stronger and stronger with each kill. Mickey X is in the pit, tanking to his life's content. Wunda is here as well. It's just the word crisis. But Mickey X is now caught and he can't flash anymore. And now Jankos, Wunda, and Reckless are on the side flank getting zoned by Cries and Nuktak. And they don't really want to step into Nuktak because Nuktak has insane damage. The steal doesn't work either. Marcoon gets the kill. Jankos dies for it too. B-flash from Marcoon. Nice emotes, bro. Yes. XL. Now, if you would have pushed lanes, it would obviously be pretty good. The sole reason for this is if G2 is able to push out all of their lanes before XL get the Baron, then what it means is you have to counter push the lanes again from the side of XL, and it's dead time. Or it is dead time. What I mean, because you lose time off of your Baron, right? You lose a couple of seconds. It's not the end of the world, right? But it's still some time. You have to kill minions. You have to take this. You have to take that, and that's just something that adds up over time. Unlike when you already have a pushed lane and 2 people TP onto the lane, it might just result in a massive push. With the Baron buff. And that's what XL really want to do here. Caps on the flank, but Caps can't really do anything. Mickey X gets zoned off. Mickey X just dies. Now the Crocodile is into the thick of it, into everyone. Here comes Jankos. Jankos in, Jankos out, Jankos dead. Double kill for LeBlanc, jumping in, exploding Gwen and Jankos at the same time. Caps is on the run. Caps cannot engage. Reckless is just lost. Like, I'm not saying Reckless is lost. I mean, like, Reckless can't do anything. And XL, with impressive fashion, this is unexpected. Here come 2 players from the Prime League, and they show up massive. Here we see them, Marcoon and Edvian. Absolutely stellar performance. Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Game over. GGXL. They take down G2. G2 still not being able to come up to form in this one, even though XL is kind of one of the more bottom tier teams at the moment in the LEC, the pressure of XL was just too much for G2. And you can see it in their faces. They are all just reactionless. They're kind of dead inside right now. Is this like the end of the G2 era that everyone knew and loved? We'll see in the next couple of weeks, either tomorrow, which maybe I'll cast the games tomorrow if I can make it through it again. Yeah, well, guys, I'm done. I can't talk anymore. I'm over it. If you watched the stream live, those were your casters for this game. Cadril and Dracos. Pretty sick hosts, pretty cool commenters. I hope you guys enjoyed the video if you watched it. If you did, do whatever you want. Tell your friends. Leave a like, whatever. Enjoy your night. Cheers.